हेलो फ्रेंड, दिस इज उदय। वेलकम टू टेस्टबुक गाइस। आप सभी का टेस्टबुक के इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर स्वागत है। वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्लास ऑन हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंग्लिश लिटरेचर एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस गाइस फॉर अपकमिंग यूजीसी नेट एग्जाम। सो डोंट वेस्ट योर टाइम, फटाफट लाइव आ जाएं। यस, काफी इंपॉर्टेंट क्लास होने जा रही है। यस यस, लगभग बच्चों को मैंने शेयर कर दिया है। थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू। सो डोंट वेस्ट योर टाइम गाइस। ओके, ठीक है। नाइस। वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड। स्मिता वर्मा, हाउ आर यू? कैसे हैं? फाइन डियर, फाइन फाइन, एब्सोल्युटली फाइन। आई हैव शेयर टू ऑल स्टूडेंट गाइज। सभी बच्चों को शेयर कर दिया है मैंने। अभी आपकी बारी है। यस यस यस, गुड इवनिंग नदीम, गुड इवनिंग, कैसे हैं? सो गाइज चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं फिर। यस। सो ये क्लास आपके यूजीसी नेट जेआरएफ दिसंबर के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। और यूजीसी नेट के अलावा अगर आप असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर का एग्जाम देने जा रहे हैं, पीजीटी का एग्जाम देने जा रहे हैं, टीजीटी का एग्जाम देने जा रहे हैं, सभी एग्जाम्स के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। यस। ओह ओह, नरेश नरेश, थैंक यू। तो ये जो 15 क्वेश्चंस हैं ऑलरेडी आई हैव डन ऑन ऐप। ऐप पर ये सारे क्वेश्चंस कराए गए थे और क्वेश्चन नंबर 16 से हम लोग अभी स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग मेडिवल पोएम इज नॉट एन एलिजी? यस यस यस। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग मेडिवल पोएम इज नॉट एन एलिजी? ऑलरेडी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं। यस, द वैंडरर, द पर्ल, द फोर्जर, द सीफेरर। प्लीज लेट मी नो। गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन, गुड इवनिंग। Yes, yes, I have done to all, yeah. Which of the following medieval poems is not an elegy? The Four Jewels is the right answer. C will be the right answer. The Four Jewels is the right answer. Done. In four options, the Four Jewels is not an elegy of medieval poem. The Four Jewels of Valor refers is one of the uncompleted prophetic book of the English poet William Blake. Prophetic books by English poet William Blake began in 1797. Right, William Blake. ठीक है। It consists of 9 books. It consists of 9 books. Is that clear? Yes, yes. Thank you. Who among the following was not an Elizabethan satirist? So इसमें से कौन Elizabethan satirist नहीं है? Who among the following was not an Elizabethan satirist? Yeah, Niti, good evening, good evening. Please guys share. Good evening. Who among the following was not an Elizabethan satirist? Thomas Lord, John Marston, John Ruskin, George Gaskell. Let me know, guys. Who among the following was not an Elizabethan satirist? It is very important question. Waiting, dear, waiting. John Ruskin is the right answer. John Ruskin was not Elizabethan satirist. He was the leading English art critic of the Victorian era. Victorian era, yes. As well as an art patron of prominent racial thinker and philanthropist. John Ruskin. Most of the students are wrong. Yeah, ठीक है। Who is the author of the essay The Russian Point of View? Important question है। Shubhasis Marana, good evening, good evening. Yes. Who is the author of the essay, The Russian Point of View? Who is the author of the essay, The Russian Point of View? Joseph. Okay, The Russian Point of View. बेटा आज आप लोग को क्या हो गया है? इतना रॉन्ग आंसर्स क्यों आ रहे हैं आज? Who is the author of the essay, The Russian Point of View? Virginia Woolf is the right answer. Yes, Virginia Woolf. The Russian Point of View is Virginia Woolf's most compelling piece of critical writing on the ethos of Russian literature. Virginia Woolf, yes. Yes, yes. In it, the she gathers together the threads of two previous essays, the Russian views and Takeyev's question, as well as thought on Tolstoy and Dostoevsky. Yeah, Virginia Woolf. Who claimed that the language of poetry in the language of paradox? Who claimed that the language of poetry in the language of paradox? Yes, yes, yes. काफी अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. Who claimed that the language of poetry in the language of paradox? Kenneth Brooke in the well-wrought urn, Kenneth Brooke in understanding poetry, J.C. Ransom in the new criticism, J.C. Ransom in beating the bushes, selected essays. Good evening, Ravi Pandey, good evening, Anita Singh, good evening. Who claimed that the language of poetry in the language of paradox? Usha's Kitchen B. Yeah, Kenneth Brooks in well-wrought urn. Kenneth Brooke in the well-wrought urn, the language of poetry in the language of paradox. Claimed by Kenneth Brooke in the well-wrought urn. यस यस और ये एक्टिव मेंबर थे न्यू क्रिटिकल मूवमेंट के. यस यस ये एक्टिव मेंबर थे. प्रिंसिपल ऑफ लिटरेरी क्रिटिसिज्म इज रिटन बाय. फटाफट आंसर दें. आई एम वेटिंग जस्ट अ मिनट गाइस, जस्ट अ मिनट. Yes, 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 I'm back. Principle of literary criticism written by. Principle of literary criticism is written by Kenneth Brooke, I.A. Richards, R.S. Crane, Northrop Frye. Yes, I've already told you everyone. Please don't do that. गलत नहीं होना चाहिए, गलत नहीं होना चाहिए guys. Principle of literary criticism is written by I.A. Richard is the right answer. Principle written by I.A. Richard, originally published in 1924. Originally published in 1924, this book developed a closely reasoned theory of the mind response to rhythm and meter. His theory is organic and contextual. Yes, yes. Thank you. Lyric has been the most popular form of poetry during. Lyric has been the most popular form of poetry during. फटाफट बताएं. Lyric has been the most popular form of poetry during early 18th century, late 18th century and early 19th century, early 20th century, mid 20th century. Subhashis, Nadeem, Niti Sharma. Okay. Late 18th century, Debashis. No, late 18th century and early 19th century. Lyric, a verse of poem that is supposedly is susceptible of being sung by accompaniment of musical instrument. This form of poetry is specially identified with the lyrical form of poetry in the late 18th and 19th century were the Romantic poets. Robert Burns, William Blake, William Wordsworth, P.B. Shelley, etc. Yeah, B will be the right answer. B will be the right answer. No, not at all. B will be the right answer. Fine. Good evening, good evening. Dr. Johnson's A Dictionary of English Language was published in. Dr. Johnson's A Dictionary of English Language was published in 1755, 1756, 7, 8. Ravi Pandey, how are you? Dr. Johnson's A Dictionary of the English Language was published in 1755 is the right answer. Published on 15th April 1755 and written by Samuel Johnson, A Dictionary of the English Language. Sometime published as Johnson's Dictionary. Yeah. The author of Ars Poetica is very important question and very easy question. It is raining in Rajasthan. Oh. The author of Ars Poetica is Plato, Horace, Virgil, Aristotle. Yes, yes. The author of Ars Poetica is Plato, Horace, Virgil, Aristotle. गुड इवनिंग सैलजा, गुड इवनिंग, हाउ आर यू? वैसे तो मैंने सभी बच्चों से कहा था कि सभी लोग जुड़ जाइएगा, लेकिन बच्चे तो फिर बच्चे ही हैं, कितना भी समझाइए वो करेंगे अपने मन का ही. द ऑथर ऑफ आर्ट्स पोएटिका इज, यस, होरेस इज द राइट आंसर. आर्ट पोएटिका और द आर्ट ऑफ पोएट्री, यू कैन से द आर्ट ऑफ पोएट्री. The Art of Poetry is a poem written by Horace C. 19 BC, in which he advises poets on the art of writing poetry and drama. Thank you. Which of the following is not a work by Dr. Johnson? तो इसमें से आपको बताना है कौन सा ऐसा वर्क है डॉक्टर जॉनसन का नहीं है. Which of the following is not a work by Dr. Johnson? Done, 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 done. Which of the following is not a work by Dr. Johnson? Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. ठीक है, ठीक है. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Naresh Rathore is doing his job, yeah. What should I do? What should I do, yeah? Which of the following is not a work by Dr. Johnson? So, so someone is selling samosa outside. Huh? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Call is the right answer. Preface to the English Dictionary, Preface to Shakespeare, Lives of English Poets, all are by Samuel Johnson, while Cowley was an English poet essayist born in London in 1816. 1618, sorry. Right. While Cowley was an English poet, ये English poet और essayist हैं जो लंदन में पैदा होते हैं 1618 में. Good evening. Moore's Latin masterpiece Utopia was translated into English in I have already done this question. Yes, A will be the right answer. 1551 is the right answer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Moving to the next question. Two Daffodils is a poem written by William Wordsworth. फटाफट रिप्लाई दें. Who among the following is not associated with the translation of the Bible? Hello? Who among the following is not associated with the translation of the Bible? क्या हुआ, बहुत से बच्चे आज एब्सेंट हैं. Oh, two daffodils. Sorry, two daffodils is Robert Herrick. Oh, मैंने daffodil देखा ही नहीं था. Robert Herrick. Robert Herrick was a 17th century lyric poet. He is best known for Hesperides, a book of poem to daffodils, a short lyric by him. Robert Herrick, is that clear? Yes, done. Who among the following is not associated with the translation of the Bible? Thomas Brown. Thomas Brown is the right answer. Yes. Who among the following is not associated with the translation of the Bible? Sir Thomas Brown was an English polymath and a learned scholar in various fields, including science, medicine, religion, and the esoteric. He is not associated with the translation of the Bible. Yeah, D will be the right answer. Yes. The Tragedy of Phares and Porrex is the other title of. तो ये किसका अदर टाइटल है बताइए. The Tragedy of Phares and Porrex is the other title of Gorboduc, Ralph Roster, Damon and Pythias, Lamentable Tragedy. Yes, I am waiting. The Tragedy of Phares and Porrex is the other title of. The Tragedy of Phares and Porrex is the subtitle of Sackville and Norton's Gorboduc. Gorboduc 1561. Gorboduc. Yes, Gorboduc is the right answer. He found it brick and left it marble. मतलब उसने इसको ब्रिक के रूप में पाया था और मार्बल बना दिया. रिमार्क वन ग्रेट राइटर ऑन अनदर. एक ग्रेट राइटर का रिमार्क है दूसरे राइटर के लिए. तो ये ऑलरेडी मैंने आपको बता रखा है, तो यार गलत तो ना करिएगा. ही फाउंड इट, इंग्लिश को उसने ब्रिक के रूप में पाया था और मार्बल बना के छोड़ा. हाँ, तो अभी बेटा ये रॉन्ग नहीं होना चाहिए. जॉनसन ऑन ड्रेडन. Samuel Johnson remarked on Dryden that he found English brick and left it marble. Identify the period during which the Puritans, under the rule of Oliver Cromwell and his Commonwealth, shut down all English theatres on religious and moral grounds. It is a very important question. Identify the period during which the Puritans, under the rule of Oliver Cromwell and his Commonwealth, shut down all English theatres on religious and moral grounds. Oh, Chavi, Priyanka, Ravi, thank you very much. Please, guys, like everyone. Like the session, everyone, guys. 1649 to 60, yes. The Puritans, under the rule of Oliver Cromwell, closed down the theatres in England from 1649 to 1660. When Charles II restored. Charles II restored. Is that clear? Yes. The period of Queen Victoria reign is. The period of Queen Victoria reign is. The period of Queen Victoria reign is. I'm waiting. Uh-uh. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. The period of Queen Victoria reign is 1837 to 1901. No. 1837 to 1901. The Puritans shut down all theatre in England in 1660 हो जाएगा. It is the easiest question of the day. और यूजीसी नेट दिसंबर 2012 में ऑलरेडी ये क्वेश्चन आया हुआ है. काफी अब तो फैमिलियर हो गए होंगे इस क्वेश्चन से आप लोग. Was the first sonnet sequence in English? Was the first sonnet sequence in English? Edmund Spencer Emerity, Philip Sidney's Astrophil Stella, Samuel Daniels Delia या Michael Bretton's Ideas Mirror. रवि जी थैंक यू. Subhashis, Parul, Sandhya, absolutely fine. Yes, Edmund Spencer Emerity is the right answer. Edmund Spencer Emerity, 1595. Right, was the first sonnet sequence in English. Arrange the following English literary period in the order in which they appeared. Use the quotes given below. तो अभी आपको ना करेक्ट फॉर्म में इनको अरेंज करना है. एलिजाबेथन, कैरोलाइन, एंग्लो नॉर्मन, अर्ली ट्यूडर. तो इनको क्या करना है आप जान रहे हो. सीक्वेंस के हिसाब से अरेंज करना है. फटाफट अरेंज करिए. 34 का डी बच्चे आंसर दे रहे हैं. एब्सोल्युटली फाइन, डी इज द राइट आंसर. एंग्लो नॉर्मन फर्स्ट नंबर पे आएगा सीक्वेंस के हिसाब से देखा जाए. देन अर्ली ट्यूडर, देन एलिजाबेथन और देन कैरोलिन. तो डी विल बी द राइट आंसर. थैंक यू. The Divine Comedy is divided into three canticles, each consisting of. बताएं. The Divine Comedy is divided into three canticles, each consisting of. Waiting, dear, waiting. Ravi Pandey, fine. Each consisting of. The Divine Comedy is divided into three canticles, each consisting of 33 cantos. Yes, 33 cantos. After the Norman conquest, England became a three-language nation for at least 2 centuries. The three languages were, वो three languages कौन सी थी? After the Norman conquest, England became a three-language nation for at least 2 centuries. The three languages were. फटाफट आंसर दीजिए. Yes, I am waiting. Ravi Pandey, A. The three languages prevalent in England after the Norman conquest are English, French, and Latin. C will be the right answer. English, French, and Latin. Yes, C will be the right answer. Which Bible is the earliest English version printed with worth divisions? Very important question. Yes. Which Bible is the earliest English version printed with word division? Yes. Deepika 37A. The first English New Testament to have both chapter the words division was the Geneva Bible 1560. I think Geneva Bible. You have to check. Geneva Bible. Robert Einstein Stephanus was the first to number the verse right within each chapter in vernacular edition of New Testament in 1551 and the Hebrew Bible 1571. Okay, so Geneva Bible. B will be the right answer. Who among Shakespeare contemporaries did not write tragedies? तो शेक्सपियर का कौन कंटेम्परेरीज है जिसने ट्रेजेडीज नहीं लिखा? No, no, beta, you have to check. Who among Shakespeare contemporaries did not write tragedies? John Lilly is the right answer. Among the Shakespeare contemporaries, John Lilly did not write tragedies and he is known for his comedies. ये अपनी कॉमेडीज के लिए जाने जाते थे डियर. किसके लिए? कॉमेडीज के लिए. Yes, yes. He is known for his comedies, guys. है ना? Euphues. Euphues. The Anatomy of Wit, Euphues and his England, from which originated Euphues in English prose. Yes, B will be the right answer. The first official Royal Poet Laureate in English literary history was? Very important question. The first official Royal Poet Laureate in English literary history was? How? John Dryden. Yes, John Dryden is the right answer. C ऊपर आ गया बेटा, C होगा. C ऊपर आ गया है. John Dryden. 1668 to 89, I think. Second was Shadwell. Second देखा जाए तो Shadwell, yes. 1689 to 92, I think. And third was Noam Tate. Third was Noam Tate, yes. The assassination of King James I in death inaugurated the Jacobean age. The assassination of King James I in death inaugurated the Jacobean age. Jacobean age begins with assassination of King James I in 1603. Hence, option C is correct. Select the right chronological sequence of the date of Bible translation. ये सबसे कंफ्यूजिंग क्वेश्चन है. सबसे कंफ्यूजिंग क्वेश्चन है ये. बट फिर भी आपको आंसर देना होगा. 1 मिनट में गायब हो जाता हूं ताकि प्रॉपर स्लाइड आपको दिखे. अभी बताइए आप लोग, फटाफट बताइए, प्रॉपर स्लाइड आपको दिख रही है? अभी बताइए आप लोग, यस, आई होप आपको प्रॉपर स्लाइड दिख रही होगी. आई एम वेटिंग, आई एम वेटिंग. या टाइम इज ओवर. C will be the right answer. C will be the right answer. Tyndale Bible 1526. Right. King James Version 1611. Okay. Revised Standard Version 1946 or 52 or Holman Christian Standard Version 1999. 1999. तो ये years आप लोग याद रखिएगा. C. Dead and All for Love is written in? Yes, yes, yes. Dreadens All for Love is written in free words, blank word, terza rima, heroic couplet. Yes, yes, blank words. Oh, तो आज इतने ही क्वेश्चन थे. थैंक यू वेरी मच. रवि पांडे, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. सर यूजीसी नेट 2023 के पीवाईक्यू लेके आइए। भी 2023 का एग्जाम हुआ कहाँ है रवि पांडे? क्या बता रहे हैं आप? दिसंबर में एग्जाम होगा ना बेटा? थैंक यू, थैंक यू। हाँ वो करा देंगे रवि पांडे। 2022 के नहीं, पूरे कराएंगे। 2014 से लगा के जितने एग्जाम्स हुए सारे कराएंगे, डोंट वरी।